what's going on, YouTubers? It's the Natural Born Thriller. Welcome everyone to WWE NXT Review, the show from January 16th, 2019. They're at Full Sail University in Winter Park, Florida. You have Marvel Naro, Nigel McGuinness, and Percy Watson on commentary. So let's get started with this show. We get the Street Profits, which is Angelo Dawkins and Montel Ford versus the Metro Brothers, which is Chris and JC Metro. Just a basic tag team match. At one point, you had Angelo Dawkins, way over his head, and he pushes down his tag team partner, Montel Ford. I don't know what that was about, but the match continues on, and the Street Profits ends up winning the match, and there you go. But then after the match, the Forgotten Sons comes out and attacks the Street Profits, and I guess it's going to lead to a feud. Next we get to Kathy Kelly. She interviews Matt Riddle, where it pertains to Keith Lee, and Keith Lee was there as he's getting prepared for his match against Kassius Ohno, which is the main event. And basically, Matt Riddle talks about how he's banned for ringside, and Keith Lee's got he got this where it pertains to Kassius Ohno, and we'll get to that match later. Also, Black, he cuts a promo about Tommaso Ciampa, that Ciampa feels that something, and he starts saying that Tommaso Ciampa feels it. I don't know what he means by feeling it or whatever, and he says and now he's saying that that they feel it, the fans feel it, and he's gonna pay for his sins, and where it pertains to the NXT title. It's gonna be his again at Takeover, and he's gonna meet up with him at Full Sail for the next NXT show, which I'll do that. It's the Gom Show edition, but I'll get to that part that review when I get to it. And there you go, that's a promo. Then we get Bianca Belair coming out to address the chaos that tries to stop her of her rise of her superstardom on NXT. Talk about how Nikki Cross, how she beat her and everything. Talks about how her time is now, and she wants to be the NXT Women's Champion, and she gotta go to Shayna Baszler, and to let everyone know that she is still on the feed. And then Shayna Baszler comes out to interrupt, and she also comes out with Jessica Menduke and Maria Shafir. And Shayna Baszler says that she don't see the EST of NXT, because she doesn't believe in the hype. She thinks that she's overrated. She basically talks about that Bianca Belair is the strongest, the fastest, but not the smartest. And talks about how Takeover Phoenix she's going to prove it. And then Bianca Belair says that she's going to take the title from her. And Shayna Baszler says that you're basically putting money where their mouth is, and then whatever. So some of that effect. I don't remember how it was said, but and she said that she's afraid of her breaking her arm. Basically, saying that Bianca Belair is afraid of Shayna Baszler, what she's going to do to her. And then it talks about how she's good. And basically says how overrated she is, and she says she's going to turn that undefeated to overrated. And the crowds were eating this up and all that. And then all of a sudden, Shayna Baszler tells Bianca Belair, don't worry about these girls, Jessica Menduke and Marina Shafir, I meant to say. So yeah, she backs them off, and then Bianca Belair goes for a cheap shot, basically slaps Shayna Baszler to the face, and she goes down, and Bianca Belair hightails it out of there. And that was pretty much of the build up for that match between Shayna Baszler and Bianca Belair, which I'm assuming that they're going to continue this feud, which means that Bianca Belair is probably not going to win that belt. But I'll talk more about that when I do the preview. But yeah, there you go. That was the segment. We get Adrian Judy. I think that's how you say his last name. Again, I'll try to pronounce his last name, because he's there for NXT, so he's their new enhancement talent. for NXT. But anyways, he goes up against Dominic Dijakovic. Yeah, Dominic Dijakovic. That's his name. Formerly known as Donovan Dijak, and also formerly known as Chris Dijak. Now he's going by Dominic Dijakovic. And the match itself, it was decent, and Dijakovic wins the match. Feast your eyes. And yeah, he went for the Feast Your Eye finishing move. So, we get War Raiders. They did a promo where they were somewhere that were comfortable to be in, because they're Viking they're Vikings, and they talk about how Undisputed Era, basically talk about Undisputed Era, and talk about how they come, and how Warriors come to this place to celebrate victories, and represents to scars, and just chances to be in the battle. Talk about how they respect Undisputed Era, and they go show the respect to them at Takeover Phoenix, and talk about how their era is going to end, and that is undisputed, and that was basically it. For the gist of that. We get some NXT UK Takeover Blackpool highlights. Now what the difference is that NXT is promoting NXT NXT UK, basically promoting the brand of NXT UK, because this is the regular NXT show promoting the NXT UK brand, and the best way to do it is to do a highlight from this from here. Now I'm assuming this is gonna be the same highlight they're gonna show for the other episode for NXT UK, but we'll see. But I love the video package though. The highlights of it in a way. It was pretty cool. And it was a cool show too to watch. It was a fantastic show that I enjoyed watching. Johnny Gargano goes up against Humberto Carrillo, and match itself I thought it was pretty good. Basically to showcase Humberto Carrillo. But then Johnny Gargano ends up winning the match anyways, and there you go. After the match, Johnny Gargano basically was sending a message to Ricochet what pertains to what he did to him. Pertains sending him a message and all that, and pertains to go after his NXT his NXT UK. I mean his NXT North American Championship. I meant to say, excuse me. And there you go. And that's that. And there's gonna be more of this build too when we get to the Go Home show too as well. And finally, Tommaso. Oh wait, before we get to the final match, I forgot to mention also here. Tommaso Ciampa also cut a promo to House of Black about House of Black. Talk about how that Ciampa is the puppet master, and that he's saying that what, you're right, because I am the puppet master and House of Black is the puppet, and he says don't have, and basically don't have to wait until Takeover. They go but the thing is basically he's saying that House of Black doesn't want to wait until Takeover, like the promo they said from earlier ago, which I'm assuming that's what House of Black was saying, but I just couldn't remember how he said it. But and he says and basically Trump made a pleasing case that he has to wait until Takeover, because Tommaso Ciampa is the main event player. He wants to he wants the main event to be secure for Takeover. And then he says and also said to end it, be careful what you wish for, and then he kisses his belt. At this point now, folks, now I'm getting really creeped out with Tommaso Ciampa kissing his belt too much. He's probably doing more than just kissing, I'm just joking, but it's creepy that he keeps kissing his belt like it's his lover, but at the same time he does call that belt Goldie, Finally, now we get to the main event match: Kassius Ohno versus Keith Lee. Good match, damn good match. Obviously, Keith Lee, he's always been good, and it's same thing with Kassius Ohno. So how does this match end? How was WWE was gonna protect Keith Lee of losing? Because I did not see Keith Lee beating Kassius Ohno, because Kassius Ohno was gonna have a match against Matt Riddle for the Takeover show, in Phoenix. So how they were gonna do this? So they found a way. We get a referee bump caused by Keith Lee, which was accidental. But then Kassius Ohno took the opportunity to give him a low blow, basically Nutcracker Mora, to say the least, and go for his rolling elbow, the knockout blow, and gets the win. So Kassius Ohno wins the match, this main event match, and then Matt Riddle comes out. He's being held by the referees, but he ends up getting in the ring. But Kassius Ohno he had to out there, and that was basically much of the build up between those two. Not much of a build up, but at the same time there was kind of a build up between those two before all this transpired. Back with the whole thing with from Takeover War Games. So, but yeah, there you go. That was it. Talking about wrestling for NXT, the show from January 16th, I believe. Yeah, 2019. Yeah, 4 matches. I was gonna say 3 matches, but yeah, 4 matches actually on the show. My overall rating for the show, I'm gonna go 7 out of 10. It was a decent solid show, just to say the least. So nothing else to say about the show. So there you go. So that being said, thank you all for watching. This is the Natural Born Thriller saying peace on the streets.